Hello everyone, so now we are going to do one basic lab here. I will take one router. This is a scenario. I'm going to create one scenario. I will take switches here. Imagine I have the head office and the branch office. This is the two router I am using. One router will be in the head office, one router should be in the branch office. We can consider like this. You have three computers here. You have one PC and one server here. And this is a basic topology. What we can say, I am connecting here. This will connect to the switch, and here this one is connecting to the server. So this is a basic topology. In this one we are going to use the ACL to block some subnet or some IP. We are going to see that one. So first of all, we need to make the reachability. We need to check everything is okay, routing and all that stuff. Then after that we are going to block the particular service. So particular service we will block in next what we can say lab. Here this is a basic lab. Here only we are going to learn how we can apply the extended ACL. So here IP should be the same IP what we have in the gateway, same subnet. So this is the IP we are going to apply to the device. So let me apply here. I will go to desktop. I will paste here. Okay, so this will be gateway of this machine. I can say this is one machine, and here I am going to assign to the second one, that is 2.2 is the gateway here. And let me go to the desktop and apply here 2.1. okay, this is just I assign the IP address. We don't have the reachability because if you ping from here to here it will not work, as we don't have the routing and the interface also done for all the routers. Okay, so if you check here, request timeout you will have. This one we can say switch 1, this one we can say switch 2, and if you see here what we are getting, request timeout, because we don't have the routing and everything. So in this lab we are going to learn first of all how we can configure the routing protocol. So we should have the reachability. Then after that we are going to learn how we can block particular server or whatever your manager is asking, how we can block that one. So let me write here, I'm going to write here the topic here like ACL, basic ACL lab. I will give here basic ACL lab. So here first I will do the R1 configuration. I will write, let me write here, this is a basic lab already, I think you know, but anyhow let's do enable config t host name R1 I will give. You can say this is head office actually, but anyhow R1 I am writing. Then you have the interface fast Ethernet 0x0. This is the interface and this is the subnet we are planning to use. So I write IP address 192.168.12.1 255.255.255.0, and you write no shut. Then you have the interface f0/1, and then I will write here IP address 192.168.1.1 255.255.255.0, and you write no shut here. Okay, this is the basic configuration for the router. Now I am going to use the OSPF. You can use RIP or anything. If we did not use RIP, OSPF or static route, then we don't have the reachability. Okay, so we should use. How I know that we don't have the reachability? Because you assign this IP, you assign this IP, same thing you will assign the IP here. Then how this router know this network is here? If he want to send anything to this network, how he should send? Because in his routing table or anywhere he don't have any entry about this network. So you can do manually. You can configure the static route and tell the router if anyone want to go to this network, forward here, or you can run the RIP version 2 or OSPF or EIGRP, anything you can run. So I am using the OSPF. Okay, so I will write router OSPF 1, then interface fast Ethernet 0x0. I am using the interface method IP OSPF 1 area 0. Okay, then we will use another interface fast Ethernet 0/1 IP OSPF 1 area 0. So this is the R1 configuration. Let's copy paste and check, maybe something we do wrong by spelling mistake or anything. So let me put, and we are going to verify everything is okay or not. So if you see here, I think everything is okay. You can check here, no error, nothing, everything is good here. So what we done, we assign the IP address to this router and we enable the OSPF by using the interface method. Now I will copy and paste the same thing here, and here we are going to modify the thing as per our requirement. So this should be R2 and this should be R2 here. Fast Ethernet 0/0 will be 12.2. This should be 2 here, okay, and here will be 2.1. So I will change this as a 2.1. OSPF you need to enable here and here. The same interface we have, so same procedure, this remains same because we are not using the network command, it is using the interface method. So I will use the same thing. I will go in the router. We are going to copy and paste everything in this router. So now you should have the reachability. If you see no error, nothing, everything work perfectly. So you need to wait for some time, and after that you can check, you will have the connectivity, and also you can check, you will have the routing also. So we will verify. After that we are going to block depending upon the manager request, what we need to block, what we need to allow. If you see, we have the reachability, and also if you go here and write show IP OSPF neighbor, show IP root OSPF, you will get the routing table, you will get the route. You are learning this route with the OSPF. This router don't know before how to go to this network 192.168.2.0, but now this router know with the help of OSPF. Okay, so this one, if you want, I will say this is a R1 label and this is the R2. So now router is working, he is getting the route, he is getting the IP OSPF neighbor also. You can see neighbor is also there, show IP OSPF database. So everything is working perfectly. So we have all the configuration, everything is good here in the R1 and also in the R2, because now we have the neighborship and we have the reachability. Now your manager told, use the example, your manager give you the task. Okay, what task he give? He told use the standard ACL. Let me write a standard ACL and block PC IP. He will give example 192.168.1.2 to access any resources from R2. Okay, from R2 means from R2 router site. So this is your manager give you this task, so we need to execute that one. Okay, so how we can execute means this is simple only. Maybe you will feel difficulty, but this is simple only. You need to block which machine you need to block, this machine. So if you remember standard ACL they are giving, so you need to remember standard ACL we are going to execute near to the destination. So who is the destination means this is the destination, this is a source. Who is sending the traffic? That is guy, that guy is a source. If you see here, I will write here -T and give space. He is going to send the traffic continuously to this router, this PC I think, or this one I did not assign, this one. They are sending the continuously traffic to this piece server. Now we need to block. If you see continuously it is coming. So first thing you need to remember, if you are trying to block by using the standard ACL, then you need to apply near to the destination. So this is the destination because here is the machine which we are pinging. So how we can apply? He is asking to block single machine. So same thing, we will write access, then dash and list and give the number. I can give 10, 11, 12, anything. And I am saying deny, give the host IP. If you are asking the single, then write host and give the single host IP 192.168.1.2. Okay, we are asking block this one. Then after that again we will say access list. If you did not write this one, all the traffic will be blocked. So you need to write this compulsory access list and permit any same number, whatever number we are using, we will use the same number for all the list, all the condition. And then after that we need to apply to the interface. So I will say which interface I have. Here I need to apply, because in this one we need to create the rule and then we need to apply. Directly we cannot, if you create and if you did not apply, it will not work. If you create this rule and you did not apply here, then it will not work. So whatever the ACL you created, you need to apply. So go under the interface and write IP group, IP access group. If you remember IP access group, we discussed this one before. And what is the group number? That is the number of the list 10. And traffic is going in or out. So traffic, if you see here how the traffic is going, if the traffic is going from this side to this side, it is going in. Okay, because it is going in into the router. So in that scenario we will write in. If the traffic is leaving here, then we will say out, because it is going out to the router. So I wrote this one. So with this one it is going to block. Here what we are saying, here we are saying access list 10 stop this host, and access list 10 allow all the other guy. Then we are going under this interface and we are enabling this access list. I am saying IP access group 10 traffic is going in. So apply this access list to the traffic which is going into the router. Okay, in simple words. So this is syntax we need to write. So now what I can do, I can copy this from here to here and I can paste this in the router R2. So I will go to the R2 and here I will paste here. I will go here, I will paste here, and now you can check it will stop working. If you see, destination host is unreachable because ACL is blocking here. We told to ACL block this computer IP, so he blocked that one. That's all. Simple, right? So this is a basic standard ACL lab. So in our next class we are going to do some more labs. So let me stop the recording.